Fast food. Usually, everybody's a fan of fast food. Who wouldn't? Fast food is really good. I can admit that. I love fast food. That's why I'm a fat ass. But I just sometimes... Okay, there's a McDonald's that are near me. And it literally, half of the time, I don't know what it is. They usually have soggy ass fries. Like, I feel like they just dip these fries in, like, water and then, like, put in... And then just give it to me. Like, here you go. We dunked it in water. We basically drowned it. Here you go. Have your food. But then... Other times, it's just, like, salty. I'm not saying, like, I like salty food. Like, I like my fries salty. But it looks like they they just grabbed a giant bowl of salt and just poured it all over my fries. Every time I take a bite, I feel like I'm gonna get a heart attack every time I bite. But some reason, in North Carolina, when I go there to see my cousins, their McDonald's pretty good. It's like, every time we eat there, it's decent. I like McDonald's. But when some places have the shittiest food you will ever taste, I know, like, and also, Chick-fil-A is probably the most consistent thing that I see. I eat food, like, the Virginia's Chick-fil-A and North Carolina's Chick-fil-A, they're the same thing. They're efficient. That's the same thing about Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is the most efficient food that you will ever taste in your goddamn life. One time, the way that I live, there's, like, a 3-lane Chick-fil-A. Like, there's, like, 3 different lanes that you can go in. And usually, every time we go there, it's packed. We would get our food in, like, less than 15 minutes. And it's, like, and it's not, like, it's not half shit or anything. It's really good. That's only one of the reasons why I like Chick-fil-A. The other reason is because they're homophobic. That's a joke. Please, internet, don't cancel me. It's just a joke. It's a hee-hee funny. It's laugh. But speaking of, like, companies behind the scene, do you know Papa John's is racist? I didn't actually know that. One time I was, like, looking on the internet and I saw this news article that, like, Papa said the N-word or something like that, or just racist in general. And that's just funny because, like, some of them are just the funniest shit. And I just love looking at fast food commercials. Those are the funniest thing. Because literally, I think, like, one of them was, like... Oh, it was Little Caesars. Little Caesars had this guy saying, like, "Baby girl, I love you." And then the girl's just like, "Yeah, I love you too, but I love this pizza with thin crust." I'm like, damn, you just got your girl stolen by a thin pizza. Imagine getting your girl, like, stolen, like, "Yeah, I do love you, but this food's too good. I'm sorry, we can't be together." I would honestly cry myself to sleep at night, listening to Juice WRLD song like all girls are saying, crying in my bed saying, "Damn, Little Caesars, why you have to do me like that? I thought I loved you. I thought we had a chemistry. I thought we had an understanding. But then you had to pull out with the thin crust pizza and steal my girl." That's just, like, funny to think about. Like, some of these, like, commercials world is just funny. Like, just to think about. Like, when you think of the logistics of some of these things, it's just crazy that some of the shit that happens. I know one time, it was, like, another Little Caesars, and it was, like, a guy at a counter, and he had, like, a broken arm in one hand, and he just walks up, and he checks his other pocket where he doesn't have a broken arm. He checks it, he has no money. He just moves the broken arm, basically fixes himself, like, and just screams and just takes out a $5 bill and just hands it to the person. Imagine if you're just chilling in, like, a Little Caesars, and you just see that happen. I would honestly be terrified, because that man has absolute balls. I know this is supposed to be a rant on fast food, but honestly, I just rather just talk about shit. That's why I'm just gonna name it as a rant, but it's really not gonna be a rant. I want to do more of these. I like just talking. I know when I did, like, my Let's Talk video, it honestly did fucking crazy, more than I expected. And I feel like people just like just me talking, not trying to be all of this serious man trying to expose the next YouTuber or some shit. But I just like doing this. I probably will do this more often, but just label it as a rant, but not really a rant. But anyways, let's get back to fast food. I don't even know what am I talking about? Sometimes. Have you ever been, like, to a restaurant? Like, they have the best food, but they always messed up your order. Zaxby's. I go to the Zaxby's near me, and I always ask, like, can I get sauce on the side, because when they basically drown my chicken in sauce, and the sauce is not really that good, like, it's not really tasty, so I don't really like it, so I asked to get sauce on the side. I never get sauce on the side. That's why we stopped going there, because it's like, they never complete our order. What are other good fast, bro, there's like, all the best ones, in my opinion, is like, when you walk in and sit down. Like, I've never had, like, In-N-Out, like, that, like, place, because, like, it's just, I don't live near it. Like, I know, like, people talk, like, oh my god, it's so good, oh my god, I would honestly suck somebody's dick to just get it for free, but, like, I just never have it. I'll probably have it, like, if I go to California or some shit. But, another thing, I love Red Robin's. I love Red Robin's seasoning, like, the little burger seasoning that they have. My family love it so much. We literally, like, I don't know how you get it, but, like, I think you can go in this, like, into the restaurant and ask to buy it. And you just buy, like a little, not a bottle, but, like, how do I explain it? Like a shaker, like a salt shaker, but, like, a big one. And you can just have it. You can take it home and do whatever, and this is funny. Olive Garden, that's what I was thinking about. Olive Garden. Olive Garden is so good. And literally the only reason we go there is for their, like, salad dressing. Their salad dressing is so good. And then we found out we could buy it, like, at the store, like, at Kroger or some shit. Never went back to Olive Garden. I don't even remember the last time I've been to Olive Garden. That's funny. We just buy the sauce, and then we're, like, when we have salad, we just use it. And it's, like, good. The only thing we're missing is fucking breadsticks. What are other good restaurants? I could just talk about food all day. Bojangles. I don't know if, like, how big Bojangles is, but I see, like, a lot of commercials for it. Bojangles is probably one of my favorite restaurants of all time. It's so good. And I have talked to some of my friends about, like, Bojangles, because we have, like, a Bojangles, and, like, everybody, like, in my town has, like, we only have, like, one Bojangles, and, like, it's always packed. None of them get the honey mustard. None of them. And I'm pissed, because the honey mustard is the best honey mustard you guys will ever taste in your life. In humanity. I swear to God, if I hear a man say, one more time, oh, I never had a Bojangles honey mustard, I'm going to dropkick them. I'm going to beat them up. I'm going to jump them outside the alley and force feed them the honey mustard, because it's that goddamn good. God, man, I'm probably gonna get canceled one day for just talking all this shit. But I think that's going to be the end. I might make a part 2 talking about more stuff. I like this. I like just having conversations with my fan. Not trying to pull up this big aside, acting like I'm the best person in the world, exposing YouTubers left and right for being unfunny, for doxing people, or for just dick riding. So yeah, thank you guys for watching to the very end. I greatly appreciate it. All the time. I cannot tell you guys how many times I appreciate your love, support, and comment. Thank you guys for the support on the DJ Cook content nuke. I did not expect it. I expected it to do good, but I did not expect it to do that good. We're like it's almost like at 200 views probably by the time I upload this, and like when I wake up the next day, it's probably gonna have 200 views, which is absolutely insane because I have never got close to that number since like my EDP days, where I blew up from the EDP and I just pulled like 300 views, but I am happy just staying at a consistent like 80 to 100 views. But enough rambling. Follow my Twitch, follow my Twitter, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Bye,